Merry Christmas from Australia. Wherever you are in the world. Lots of people following Stand in the Park from lots of different places. Mexico and South America as well, and all through Europe, North America, Canada. I don't think I've seen anyone from Alaska. Say hello if you're listening from Alaska. All through Asia, Australia. Merry Christmas from Australia. Merry Christmas from sister. Bit different down here in Australia, obviously, than the Northern Hemisphere, where Christmas sort of seems to originate. A bit warmer for a start. 48 degrees in the shade. We haven't really adapted. 48 degrees, one centigrade off qualifying as a furnace. We've got snowmen out the front. We've got snowmen out the front. We've got fake frosting on the windows like snow. Haven't really adjusted. Santa's still in his full regalia. Kids haven't figured out yet that if Santa actually wore that, delivered all those presents, that he would suffer from heat exhaustion and keel over and die, especially without air conditioning in that sleigh. Still got reindeers. No reindeers in Australia. Closest thing that we've got to a reindeer in Australia is maybe an old sheep with a stick stuck in its head. We still persist though. Still persist with Santa. It's the only time. Imagine any other time that a fat guy in full regalia started giving your kids lollies. Karen would be on the phone to the police. Christmas time, no, just have a go on the kids. Yeah, put them on your knee. Strange fat man in a suit. Love it. Christmas lights, they're big here too. We all go and look at the Christmas lights in Australia. There's families in Australia that power their houses with enough neon to power sub-Saharan Africa for two weeks every Christmas. They're so bright, they've got to put welding masks on their kids. Or they get just a neon snowman just burnt into their retinas. Just glowing. You can see it from the space station. They broke the Hubble telescope last year. Oh, classic. Yeah, we have a hot dinner. We still have a hot dinner. So a lot of people in Australia. 48 degrees outside. We take stuff out of the ovens. The temperature of molten lava. Gravy, just molten lava poured over hot turkey. Plum pudding's the size of a volcano, full of old coins that your mum's been collecting for 40 years. Just hoping that grandpa doesn't choke on one. You can't give him the Heimlich because you just snap his calcified spine. Piping hot dinner. You put those paper hats on, those silly paper hats that you get out of the crackers. Turns into paper mache on your head. It's that hot. Just melts all over your face. Ink running down your face. Kids in the pools, you chuck the kids in the pool, fill them up full of food. It's lucky that they piss in there because there's so much piss in there that the kids float. Otherwise they've eaten so much that they'd sink. They're in that pool all day. Not one of them's gone to the toilet. Meanwhile, flies are just flying off in formation with a whole ham and the pet dog. Oh, I love Christmas in Australia. A little bit different to Christmas in the UK when I was there. Great time there too. Hope you're having a great white Christmas somewhere. Hope you're having a great Christmas. Got to bank these times. Love it. Keep the spirits high. Draw back on these relationships and times and energy exchanges if times get tough, and so enjoy your day. Merry Christmas from Australia. Merry Christmas from a Stand in the Park. I highly recommend you go down to Stand in the Park in the new year. Form those relationships. Build your communities. Going to be called upon now. Good people. Good times. Anyway, love you all. Ciao.